Welcome!
Whoa!
Yo, what's up? What kind of cookies? Well, my
These
bad.
are
What kind of cookies is these?
Pumpkin JoJo's.
What the fuck hat is this? Wait, what is this shit?
John Dewar had a bit.
John Dewar had a bit.
You had a bit. Is that shirt the bit too, John? Like what? Show everybody your shirt, John. Show everybody. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That makes it better.
Wow.
Wait, so Jake, it's crazy to see you in person and not on my TikTok screen.
Oh yeah.
Can you talk about that? About Walk News?
Yeah, Walk News is this idea that Big Velcro, aka Aaron Johnson, came up with, collabed with Aaron Johnson,
Yeah.
who's on the farm team with both of you guys, longtime friend, improviser. Aaron, like he came to me idea like, hey, I just want you to report. I walk my dog and I see this crazy shit on my dog walk, and I want you to report it, but do it very Jake. Do it that way.
I love that that's a genre now. Very Jake.
Very Jake. Yeah. Like do it very just very deadpan or whatever. So I just thought we had a script there. I'm reading the shit, and he say, yeah, and have fun with it. Do whatever you want to do. It's like, all right, we do that, and like we be knocking out the part, and like you would think like it wouldn't take that long, but it takes a lot of times because like Aaron be laughing, and then it makes me laugh, and then Alec Bergman, shout out to Alec Bergman, wherever he be laughing too, and this shit. It's crazy. Like actually, you know, because we did another video one time. You helped us, and like we it took longer than expected because you kept fucking laughing. It was crazy, but it was that's pretty much it.
Recently, all that laughter got you some accolades. Can we hear about that?
What accolades?
Well, here I heard a rumor that this show took off. Tim Robinson saw it, told his friend Fred Armisen, and then you opened up for him in Ann Arbor.
I featured for him.
You featured.
Featured.
Oh my god!
Just to clear things up, that
What?
was the said accolade.
Oh, that was the accolade. I knew that was an accolade. I was just being stupid and shit. But like, yeah, man, it was crazy. It happened it happened very fast and like very like last minute. Like 1:30 that day, Tim messaged me and he was like, "Hey, Fred Armisen looking for a comic for his show," and my dumb ass almost said no because one, I don't know, I didn't know who Fred Armisen was. I had no clue, no fucking clue who he was. And then two, I was like, well, I gotta play with the home team tonight because we're recording, because we're trying to submit to this comedy festival. I don't want to miss it. All this other shit. So I'm thinking this shit. But then it's like, but then something told me like, nah, you should do this shit. You should do it. It's a good opportunity. So I told Tim, yeah, I'll do it. It's cool. And then like I called Tony Augusti, and I told him about it, and I told him like, yeah, like tell everybody I ain't gonna be at the show tonight. And he was like, I said I was opening his comic, and I was like, I told him who it was. He was like, are you fucking kidding me, Fred Armisen? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like he that big a deal? Like, yes, Jake, he is. You don't know who this is? And like, I have no fucking clue. And it's like, Jake, you do improv. How come you don't know like SNL people sketch? Like, I don't be knowing none of them motherfuckers. I don't. And yeah, so I did that shit, and when I went to Blind Pig, I met Fred Armisen, shook his hand, everything. It was cool. We was on the tour bus and shit.
Tour bus?
But yeah, it was a tour bus. Yeah, it was
awesome.
a big ass tour bus in front of Blind Pig, and a drunk LaCroix on the tour bus and shit.
That seems like something an SNL alum would love.
Yeah. It was cool. No, he was cool, and I don't know if he picked up. I didn't know who he was. I didn't tell him. I didn't say shit. I wasn't like, hey, I love doing this and this, because I didn't really have shit to say about it. So I didn't do none of that. So, but he was very cool. We did the show, and am I talking too much about this or what?
No, I think it's very interesting.
Oh,
I'm enjoying it.
Oh yeah, cool.
It's really
Let's
cool.
just make it show. Just make sure I ain't rambling. Anyway, I did the show. He gave me 10 minutes, and while I'm doing the show, I'm like, he's like standing on the side, and I'm like, I'm looking at him because no one gave me a light or anything. I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, is that 10 minutes? And he's like, like, I don't know. I was like, so keep going. He's like, so fuck it. I kept going. So I kept going, did my shit, and then like everyone, the crowd loved it. I got off stage, and like when I saw the video later, I did like 20 fucking minutes. I was like, God damn, I did 20 minutes. But then like he wasn't mad because Tim messaged me the next day, and it was like, man, Fred fucking loved you, man, and all that shit. So
that's awesome.
So yeah,
that's awesome. And now you got a new show coming out. Your sequel.
Yeah,
Birth of a Whole Ass Nation, right?
Yeah, Birth of a Whole Ass Nation 2. Not to the Electric Boogaloo. Just 2. Dose. That's it.
This is another one-man show?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That was incredible. The first one was amazing.
Yes, thank you.
Who's in your creative crew for it?
It's me, Mike McGettigan. Mike McGettigan. Yeah, Mike McGettigan. Shout out to him. That whatever y'all can. Y'all make some noise for Mike McGettigan so he can stop doing that. But yeah, me, Mike McGettigan, pretty much Tony Augusti to a degree.
Yep.
Also, and Rico Bruce Wade is directing it this time around. So this is like my third director. This is my third different director working on this show. So
That's
yeah.
awesome. What's like a one-sentence synopsis of it?
It's gonna dig a little deeper into why this country is fucked up, and this is like the expect a trilogy. If you're expecting a trilogy, this is like the Empire Strike Back of the trilogy or whatever.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I mean, ain't no limbs gonna get cut off, no shit like that. But okay, limbs will get cut off. Yeah.
So not to interrupt you, but I was lucky enough to see the revival of Birth of a Whole Ass Nation 1 last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was like one of the most electric comedy shows I've ever seen. And it was also just so cool that you did all that and put all that energy into it. What's it like playing all these different characters, and like how exhausted are you after the shows?
It's fun. It's like it's fun like doing this shit. It's like you like a kid talking to yourself and playing characters like when you're like alone and like you at home alone or whatever. You just just playing around and shit. And it's like and I wrote the motherfucker, so I know what's happening. Right. I know what's coming. I know what the line's supposed to be. So it's kind of like if something goes wrong, it's on me. So I just don't. It's a lot of fun. It's like there's not as much stress. Like the only person I can rely on is the only person I have to rely on is myself.
Right.
Also, do I get tired? Yes, fuck yeah, I get tired. I did the first time I did the show, it was long. It was long as shit. It was like an hour and a half.
Wow.
The very first time I did it at Go Comedy in 2017, it was an hour and a half, and and I don't know how I did it. I was fucking nuts. I don't know why it was an hour and a half, but I pulled through, and it got a great response from most people, but it was too long, so we chopped it down to like 55 minutes to an hour now, and expect that on this show too. 55 minutes to an hour.
Is this November 10th?
November 10th opening night. Yeah.
November 10th and 11th, and then the following weekend too, right?
Yeah, and the matinee on that first weekend.
Oh, you got the matinee too?
Yeah.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Jake, thanks so much for coming out.
Yeah, man.
Congrats on the new show. Congrats on the Walk News.
Oh yeah, appreciate it.
Very exciting.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Fred Armisen thing. Funniest thing of that night is when Fred like brought me on. Yeah. He was explaining to people like, I usually have a comic on here, but they couldn't make it tonight, so he's telling the audience and shit, and he's like, so I contacted my friend Tim Robinson, and the crowd went ape shit like, oh my god, Tim Robinson is here, he's here. And then Fred was like, no, he's not here, and they're like, oh god damn. So they got like that excited and disappointed in like 3 seconds. And it was like, shit, I gotta bring it now, because they expected me to be like a goofy white dude doing weird shit, but it's whatever. Yeah, that was the funniest part of the night. That was funny as hell. But yeah, sorry to interrupt your outro.
No, that's great. That's great, Jake.
Yep.
Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I mean, Jake, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiffany. Jake,
Tiff.
you broke a young boy's heart.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Logan.
Everybody else here
Logan.
for Jake one more time.
Yeah, thank you, Jake.
I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure.